Recommendations, along with other recommendations, have been examined and accepted by Lebanon, which is a clear manifestation of the commitment of the government in the promotion and protection of human rights. Mr. President, in conclusion, the Islamic Republic of Iran recommends the adoption of UPR outcome of the Lebanon by this august body and wishes the best for it. Thank you.
Thank you. I give the floor to the distinguished representative of Iraq.
Thank you, Mr. President. The delegation of Iraq welcome the delegation of Lebanon. We appreciate its role in the protection and promotion of human rights. We also commend Lebanon for abiding by its international commitments in the field of...
I give the floor to the distinguished representative of the United Nations Watch.
Thank you, Mr. President. The purpose of this human rights review is to make a difference for men and women on the ground by holding governments to account. In that regard, we ask, should human rights activists support or object to today's report on Lebanon's human rights record? Let me read from the report. Paragraph 49, quote, Algeria commended Lebanon for its progress on economic, social, and cultural rights. Paragraph 45, Venezuela acknowledged the commitment of Lebanon to upholding human rights. Paragraph 24, Senegal praised Lebanon's progress. Paragraph 31, Sri Lanka welcomed Lebanon's efforts to ensure the right to education. Paragraph 32, the State of Palestine commended Lebanon's efforts to promote and protect human rights. Paragraph 33, Sudan commended the National Human Rights Plan. Yet the truth, Mr. President, is the opposite. Let us be clear. The truth is that Lebanon's human rights record received a negative rating from Freedom House, including on civil liberties and political rights. The truth is that, as documented in a major report by Amnesty International, Lebanon continues to discriminate against Palestinians, denying their universal human rights, including the freedom to work in numerous professions and to earn a living. Given that the Palestinian Mission and the OIC yesterday circulated a series of resolutions about Palestinians, why is it that not one of these resolutions, not one word, addresses the plight of hundreds of thousands of Palestinians whose human rights are denied and violated by Lebanon? The truth is that, contrary to what Lebanon stated, in paragraph 93 of this report, Hezbollah, which Lebanon, in that paragraph, acknowledges is an element of its government, remains a terrorist group. They target civilians worldwide, and as this Council's own Commission of Inquiry noted, Hezbollah participates in the mass slaughter in Syria. Even the Arab League, just a few days ago, declared Hezbollah a terrorist organization. I quote from the official statement, the Arab League Foreign Ministers Committee has decided on Friday to consider Hezbollah a terrorist organization, end quote. Mr. President, for all of these reasons, let me be clear. The victims of human rights abuse and of terrorism around the world object to the adoption of this report. I thank you, Mr. President.
We are fully committed to the human rights, especially freedom of expression, which is in the Constitution of Lebanon and other laws of the land. Nevertheless, what we heard from some of the NGOs, we heard terms referring to part of the Lebanese fabric of society. This, in our opinion, does not come within this freedom. Defining Hezbollah as a terrorist group is not within the mandate of the UPR. The UPR must be far from any politicization. In conclusion,
may I now propose that the Council adopts the decision on the outcome of the Universal Periodic Review of Lebanon as it appears on the screen. I see no objection. The decision is adopted. We will now briefly suspend the meeting